And then with regard to life insurance, how much does it cost to do something? You wrote that it's inexpensive,
Yeah.
but like how much on your end is life insurance pretty cheap, I'm guessing.
Right. So we're talking about term life insurance in case something happens, then the life insurance kicks in, but it's only for a duration of 10, 20 years. If nothing happens, then it's like a true insurance. Then sorry, you don't get anything back, right? It's like car insurance, right? You're not going to wish that you get into a car accident, and you're
Yeah.
not going to complain that, oh, I've driven for 10 years and I never got an accident. This was wasted, right? So it's term life insurance. And term life insurance are extremely cheap. So we're talking about like $20, $50 a month for an individual, and they just have the peace of mind. Oh, if something happens to me, well then
Yeah.
there's this pocket of funds that can help my family. So it's these little. I mean, if we're talking about $20, $50, that's the cost of coffee or boba for for your team, right?
Yeah.
But giving them that, because it's something that people just are not going to do, right? The percentage of people in the world who have life insurance is just so small. But when you have this, people kind of walk around like, wow, I have life insurance. Yes, it's not, you're not getting like a $5 million policy,
Yeah.
but it is something, right?
I hear you. No, that's good. I remember when I got married, my wife's employer got it, so I'm like, it covers like 100, 2,000, 100 or 1,000. Plus, you pay a little more, you get like more like a bump on that. I was like, oh, that's interesting. When I had
Yeah.
kids, I got like a multi-million-dollar policy. That's it was still we got a good price when I asked around, but that makes sense. Now, with regard to health insurance, talk about flexible health insurance. Some you say abolish a take it or leave it approach to health insurance, and instead give cash bonuses to employees who opt out. Is that cash bonus because like they have things where you could give the employee money and they could use it as they wish, whether they put in health insurance or not. Is that considered part of their then W-2 wage that amounts, or how does it for tax purposes? How does that get shown? Do you know?
Yes. So if you're directly giving them cash, then they have to report it as is part of their income and they have to pay taxes on it.
Hmm. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that now. I have like employees with around the country, so then I'm like, oh wow, like they're all 10-9 right now. But once I make a W-2, I'm like, that's going to be a complex thing figuring out all these different state regulations. But I really want to get that stuff going because it's like the life insurance. It gives peace of mind for people to know that. Even though health insurance in the United States, you're paying a bunch of money and probably not getting much of it back, if any. You just keep paying money with the deductibles as high as they are.
And, and
Yeah,
this is really important because different people have different needs when it comes to health insurance. Younger people have a completely different idea. When you're in your 20s, you're not going to be paying really a high amount for health insurance. And so to some people, they don't want the health insurance. They rather get other things.
exactly.
When you're closer to 30, 40, 50, health insurance becomes much more important, especially if you're hiring people who are seniors who are coming back to work.
Yeah.
They could say, I don't need any salary. You could give me zero salary, but please give me health insurance, right? And so it becomes a very interesting thing that what different people want. That's why the whole thing about like salary being completely transparent for everybody to see, it doesn't work because everybody has a different need and different want. And so some people don't want what they need to be known for everybody to see, right? And so some people just don't want salary and they want health insurance. Some people want a really high retirement plan, high life insurance, and they don't want salary, right? And but well, if you're young, you want to buy a house, you want to travel, you want all sorts of company perks to help you grow, and that's a completely different story, right? So it's really interesting hearing what people need and then working with different ethnicities, right? A Chinese person, a Korean person, Hispanic, doesn't matter what you are, what ethnicity, your age, everybody has a unique story. So you want to really listen to them and then come up with the best offer that you can possibly give them. And if they have find another offer that's better, then at least you try.